Deep breath, everybody. AJ, there you go. Jack, even you guys doing it makes me feel better. What's up, guys? Lou here, back with another video, and today we're going to be checking out the newly released Samsung Galaxy Note 5, the latest incarnation of the Note. Is that a word? Incarnation? Is that right? Jack?
Sure.
The latest incarnation. My phone just went off. Good. The new Note, obviously a lot of changes here from the previous version, just like the S6. We now have glass and aluminum and prettiness in general, as well as improved specs as you would expect. Specs that you would expect. So let's go ahead, jump inside the box and see what this baby is all about. This is the 32 gigabyte model in the black sapphire color. It's all wrapped up and protected, as you can tell. I'm gonna put that to the side for a moment. Quick start guide, a SIM tool, pretty self-explanatory. Headphones. These headphones appear to be an in-ear style with adjustable tips. A micro USB cable, of course, for recharging the device, and you're gonna have the fast adaptive charging. And then lastly, because this is a Note, we have this little tool for swapping out the tips of the S Pen. If you wear down that little nub, you've got some extra nubs. Little gentle curve around the edge. Now I think the curve on the back actually makes more sense than the curve on the front because, well, that's sort of the way the human hand works. A little bit slippery, of course. It has a glass back, so you could expect that. You could put a skin on here from my good friends at D Brand Skins. You know about them. If you don't, check them out. I'll drop a link in the description. In the back here, you have the 16 megapixel camera, one of the best in the business. As you know, you've probably seen samples. Your flash is in this location over here, and the forward-facing camera is a 5 megapixel shooter. On the front of the device, we have their new fingerprint scanner, sensor or scanner? Your choice. Fingerprint scanner, sensor. Of course, capacitive buttons as well. You have your back button and your menu button over on this side here. Aluminum around the entire frame. I really want to peel this sticker off on the back. Let me do that. There. How much better is that? So this black sapphire, in certain light, it almost looks blue, and then you flip it a little more and it looks black. So it's got a color changing characteristic to it, but it does come in other colors as well. You can get it in white, silver, and the new shimmery gold type look. Those of you out there that are all about the bling. So let's go ahead and boot up the device. Why not? The screen, that's really one of the major things to consider. It's what you look at. We have a giant 5.7-inch display. You have QHD resolution, Super AMOLED, so you know what that does for your screen. It essentially gives you the deepest blacks in the business. Let's set it up. Tap and go. I'm not gonna tap and go right now, but tap and go, pretty cool. You know what? Let's try the fingerprint sensor real quick. Okay, so there, success. It has 100% of my fingerprint. And now you need a backup password in case you lose your finger. No smirk. So we are now in the operating system here, and you can start to appreciate that display. We have an experience very similar to the S6. We're adding, of course, the S Pen in this situation. There's some new software features as well in the camera, something I was excited for. The live broadcast mode, which I'm gonna be messing around with pretty soon. This is a one-click live broadcast to your YouTube channel. The idea of quickly broadcasting something live, breaking news, that's kind of interesting. So I'm gonna be messing around with that feature specifically. Also, the video collage mode is new. You could do 4 separate clips, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that real quick. You hit the button. Now that's gonna record for 3 seconds, that frame. Okay, cool. Focus over here on AJ. And we're gonna do 3 seconds. You know it's a video, right?
Yeah.
You could be more exciting.
No.
I'll have to spin this baby around like that. And now you get my face in the video collage. And then for the last frame, why don't we zoom in on this wonderful monitor right here and do 3 seconds of that. You end up with this cool little collage of all 4 video frames. The cool thing here is that you can actually mix the audio. So you can either choose the video sound partially, completely, or not at all. And you can insert background music. We also have a couple new features for the S Pen as well. Customize air command, put your favorite shortcuts here in this location. There's a new type of screen capture. I'll do a demo of that really quickly. And you know something? Typing with this pen there's something satisfying about it. The precision, I mean, your finger just can't really do that. Things really do change with the pen, and you heard it here first. I'm gonna commit to the pen for a little bit and see if it can become a part of my daily phone lifestyle. Is this obsessive compulsive for me to be so satisfied by this? I hope not. Rather than a standard screen capture, you can see that it snaps the original screen cap, but then you have options. So this page happens to be scrollable, so I can click on scroll capture, and then booyah, it moves down the page and continues to capture what I'm looking at. Another new feature, extract the pen without unlocking the phone, and I can write a memo immediately right here. Now let's go ahead and finish off with the physical device. We have our micro USB on the bottom, the speakers in that location as well. Your headphone jack is there too. The S Pen lives in this corner. You can see the antenna cutouts around the outside of the aluminum frame. Volume buttons are on the left-hand side of the device. Power switch is sort of right where your thumb in your prominent hand will live. And then on the top, you have SIM card slot. You'll need to use that tool, of course. And on the front of the device, you have your sensors in this location, the earpiece, the forward-facing camera, which I mentioned before. So there you have it, an unboxing and overview of the new Note 5. I think the big thing here for me, the big question is gonna be whether I can make the S Pen a part of my daily routine. It's time for a new daily driver, and let's find out how I feel about that. Thanks very much for watching. Leave a thumbs up down below if you enjoyed this content. If you want to find out more about pricing and availability on this device, I'll drop links down in the description, and I will catch you very shortly on the next episode. Thanks very much. Later, guys. The grill was big for a while there. You remember the guy in Texas, Paul Wall?
Paul Wall.
Paul Wall. Actually, some people used to tell me I look like Paul Wall.
Really?
Do I?
Let's do a comparison shot.
Okay, let's throw it in there. Paul Wall, yes or no? Grills.